Hey everyone, welcome back. Really appreciate you joining me again to walk through the dream pools of the Dreamcore world. Just as with my last video, I actually have this same video with no commentary. You could click on the link above if you prefer. But this one actually has a little bit of bonus footage as well, if you want to stick around. I know that in my first video I did say that I was going to post part 2 and part 3 of that video, but the more I watched back on that footage, the more I realized I just kind of got lost exploring quite a bit, which can kind of drag on. I actually enjoy doing that. I very much enjoyed exploring as much as I did, but kind of wanted to do a full walkthrough, show everything from start to finish, and hopefully actually escape these dream pools all in one video. As you can see, you cannot go in here without a flashlight. Something we kind of learned from the first video, but I don't believe I actually got to that part 2 section where I found the flashlight. So we're going to try to pull that off today and see if we can't give you that full walkthrough. Now I did find quite a bit of neat stuff on that other walkthrough, my very first time playing any type of Backrooms games, and I think what I'll do is just kind of cut to that footage to show you guys some of those achievements and different things I was able to pull off whenever I get lost today. I hope I don't get lost too much today, but if I do, we can kind of cut away from that. Hello, Fren. I think I might have called him Ren or Finn or something in my previous video. But that is Fren, which is actually an achievement. I don't know if anybody watching is aware of that, but the first time you interact with Fren, as far as Fren moving or actually doing something, you actually get an achievement, which is pretty cool. So, hey, this is a new room right here. I wasn't here last time. Very cool. So that's going to kind of be my goal, is to really pay attention to where I went last time and try to go different ways and try to really pay attention to, like, if I went right or left, I want to try to pay attention this time to whether I'm going right or left and stay on that path. So let's go ahead and keep with this theme right now of going right. This certainly looks new. Let's continue to go right and see if we can't find something more that's new. Now I did find some really cool stuff, as I was saying, in my previous walkthrough, and I promise that I will show you some of that neat footage. Let's stay right here again. This looks new. Whoa, got super dark. Alright, yeah, this is definitely somewhere we had not been before. So let's actually keep cruising straight. And oh, what's this? Some kind of gravestone. It's a little unnerving. January 4th. Died 4th of January. I can't even read out most of it, so I'm going to keep going down this little water corridor, since I definitely have never been here before. I know that veers from our stick to the right scenario, but you know, we got to try to trust our instincts this time too, and hopefully that'll keep me from getting too lost. Oh, hey, this room is definitely new. I had not been here before. Stick to this path here. Only way to go was right in that room, so that works. Ooh, that's nice. You zoom in just a touch and it seems to be a little more in focus. I don't know if you guys can tell that. Let's stick right again. Oh, the green wallpaper room. Okay, so I actually did visit this room before. on my previous walkthrough. And if I did not include that in my first video, then you're seeing it now, so no need to cut to that. But I do know... Ooh, that room's super dark. I wonder if that's something you could see once you have the flashlight. So I know that without the flashlight we can't go into certain rooms, such as those rooms marked with the exclamation point, and that is what's gonna ultimately get us to the basement. I actually explored the basement quite extensively on my last walkthrough, even though we didn't make it to that on the first video. Oh yeah, this is all super new. So even though we didn't actually make it to that basement footage on the last video, again, I'll try to, if I get lost today, I think in post-production I can cut through and show some of that found footage, if you will, of my previous walkthrough. Because I actually found some really neat stuff. I got several achievements, so I would hate to never show that footage. But I'm hoping I can get through this today as a full walkthrough, maybe find the escape, and then bring in some of that old footage to do a complete video for you. This, I have never been here. Oh, and there's an actual, there's sound coming from somewhere. Maybe I have been here. Maybe this is that room with those tall pillars. I know it had a very similar, if not the same sound. Maybe this is the base of one of those pillars. I don't know. No. Oh my gosh. This is an achievement. It's the statue to cross the plane of consciousness. Awesome. Huh. Alright, well I wasn't actually expecting to get any more achievements during today's walkthrough. I was really just thinking I might be able to show you guys some, but looks like we have achieved something else today. It's a very strange looking statue. Looks kind of phallic-like. Alright. Not sure what that symbolizes, but let's keep moving. It still seems like these pillars, though, are the base of the pillars of that one room with the long walkway. Maybe that's why you hear that sound in that room, is because of the statue right there. I don't know. Oh, must be far enough away from it. Alright, well, we found something new, so let's keep cruising and see what else we can do. That's weird. Oh, almost like rushing water or something? I'm not sure what I'm hearing right there. Okay, this room, I think I saw this room on my previous walkthrough. So this is familiar, maybe not to you guys, because I don't believe I walked through it on my first video, but I think I've been here before. Let's keep cruising though. We already found something new, so we're on a good path. This room is new. super dark. Okay, so this room I have been to before. This is where I had previously found the flashlight. So I don't know, maybe I can cut away and show you guys that in the video in post. Okay, cool. So it's likely I'll find the flashlight here again. Although it looks a lot brighter than it did that time. Yeah, and I don't hear any music. That's where it was, right over there. Huh, okay. So the flashlight moves each time you play. I wonder... Hey guys, look at these little guys. I wonder if it actually does that due to the way you enter a room or leave the room. Oh, there's more of them. Almost like Friend, but little water friends. Okay, so I did leave you guys last time. I left off on this cloud room. And believe it or not, shortly after that I left off on that first video is when I found the flashlight. So that's where I was going to pick up for my second video. But now we need to find that flashlight again, don't we? Well, I'm pretty sure it'd probably still be generally around here. So let's see if we can't find it again. Ooh, look at that. Look at those guys. Did you see that? They actually look at you out the corner of their eye, it looks like. Huh. Alright. Heard this sound before. See, no, that is a different sound. That's more like the sound you hear in the Great Pillar Room compared to the statue making a sound, right? I feel like it's a different sound. Either way, I don't know. Let's head this way and see what else we can find here. I believe when I did my walkthrough before, I hit this room and I went right first, so let's go left and see if that does anything. Huh. My footsteps are gone. Oh, they're back. Might have to remember this room. Maybe come back if I could even find my way back and maybe test out why there's no footsteps there. It's interesting. Well, this does seem new-ish, but maybe just kind of running around here. I hear music. Did you guys hear that? Oh God, Fren. Oh. Yeah, let's steer clear from that creepy feller. Yeah, I saw you. I saw you peeking out. Friend. You just stay put. Okay, so this is our pillar room. Now I know last time I played, I did not really explore the pillar room until I got onto the top platform. So let's go down here, and I bet we'll find something. Amazing rooms that the game designer programmed. This is just, it's wild. And I mean, with how much I got lost last time, you guys have no idea. The back rooms of these dream pools alone are so huge. Really quite the undertaking, I can imagine, in terms of programming. So wild. Okay. I've been to these rooms before, so what we need to do is just kind of remember what path we take and see if we can take the same path back. Because I do have a theory. I feel like once you get your flashlight, you want to go into the door at the very beginning to get to the basement. I really feel like that is something the game designer would have done, like to get out. You're at the very beginning is the way out, you know? So I'm hoping to test that theory, even though we are really far away from the beginning, I think, at this point. So that'll be tough. But I do want to get the flashlight and get back to that first door, and I bet you just walk right up to the exit. We'll see. Where is all the light coming from? You know, it looks like windows, and yet we don't have any clue where any of this light is coming from. Do you hear that? I think it's coming from this way. It sounds like music again. Oh, no. It's like, huh? Let's just keep cruising this way. I thought I heard it coming down from this hallway here. Left or right? Let's keep on the same path. Yeah, I don't hear the music again. I don't know. We heard it coming from that tunnel though, so let's just keep cruising. Oh, okay. There's another one of those doors. Again though, I don't want to go back into one of these random ones. I really, really think the beginning is where the game maker would have placed the exit to the dream pools. Because it's so easy to get lost down here. You know what I mean? Oh, a triangle door. Okay, I've been here before as well. Now, last time I went though, I ran all over the place. So this time maybe do this a little more systematically and just kind of go in one of the doors right next to this one. I think might be a good idea. So let's just cruise into this guy. Oh, well, there's another one right next to would have led to the exact same place, but whatever. This is definitely new. Okay, okay. This looks vaguely familiar, but I think it's kind of putting us on the right path. I hope. Have a good feeling. Don't hear any music. looks kind of like those other pools, but it's not. This is newer. This is somewhere I haven't quite been, or I just don't recall. We just need to find a path that leads us to music again. Okay, these blue tile accented rooms I've been to before. And that's okay. Same thing, we just gotta remember which way we went. And then we'll go back that same path to hopefully bring us back to the beginning. You know, I do wonder if you go a certain path or go a certain direction, if it actually changes the layout. You know? Like, why didn't I find the flashlight in the same spot again? You know what I mean? Oh. Music. Did you guys see that? Looked like there was like a... There is. Check it out, check it out. All right. Oh, another creepy friend. That's always fun. Flashlight. Alright. Last time I got my flashlight, I just kind of ran off. Let's see if there's anything that pops up on this radio. You stay put, friend. Did you hear that? Someone said hello, I think. Okay, so I know the flashlight is usually next to a painting like that, so that's the clue. We gotta go in one of the doors with the exclamation point. Friend, you stay put. No moving. So now we have to find our way back. That will likely be a lot of the same stuff you've already seen before. So this would be a good time to cut away, I think. Maybe show you some of my previous footage. So before, I just kind of went to the very first door I could find, exclamation point wise, and found a basement, which was an achievement, so that was cool. And then I kind of wandered in the basement for quite some time, actually. It's if you thought the rest of the dream pools were massive, the basement is endless. At least it seemed like that. It was absolutely insane how much I stayed in the basement. And it was super dark. Turned off my flashlight a couple times just to kind of see how dark it was down there. It was like wicked dark down there. Yeah, I found a couple similar rooms to other rooms, and actually my proudest achievement was when I actually found the red rooms, or the red pools, I believe it's called. It was super exciting and terrifying to find them. The red pools are even darker than any other room. Really cool though. I was so happy to have found something like that. When it comes to the red pools, they are once again a labyrinth like everything else. And also really terrifying down there is the sounds. There was this one part where I heard the most terrifying sounds. And that was it. There was really just that one spot. After that, I just ran around for days and hours and months and weeks and all just forever in the red pools. But still, it was really cool, really neat to kind of experience that. I believe I went in and out of them 2 different times, so there's 2 different ways, maybe even more, of course, to get into them. But that was cool. I very much enjoyed the red pools. Gotta bring you guys back right now though, because I found a new room. Check that out. I see you. Huh. I wonder if we go down into the middle or something and zoom in on it. If it'll like unlock some kind of secret achievement. I believe with my previous play and this play I now have about 5 or 6 achievements, including 1, maybe 2 secret ones. So I bet there's something to this. Let's see. Maybe not. Still, really neat room. The all-seeing eye. I wonder if that's supposed to be the game maker's eye or my own eye into my own consciousness. What do you think? Hard to say, right? Alright, let's continue our journey and see if we can't find our way back to the beginning. Really want to go in that main door in the beginning. Don't worry, if this gets boring again, I will cut away to some previously found footage. Still lots more to see in the basement. Hey, some more friends. Hello there. Okay, this might be a while, so I'll show you guys maybe some previous footage once again of the basement itself. Again, I was lost in the red rooms forever, but I also got lost in the basement forever. There's so much to see. There was even these archways that I feel were super important, but I didn't find much there, so I just kept kind of wandering and wandering. I eventually found what was really cool is what I believe is a like underground apartment complex. I thought I'd read somewhere about that when I was kind of deciding whether I wanted to buy this game or not. It didn't unlock an achievement, but I could hear the elevator down there. Pretty sure that's what that was the elevator to get out. It was like a beeping noise. So I cruised it for a while, long time, days, weeks, and months again. Never quite found anything, so it was worth a look though. I'll tell you what was really frustrating though, is I actually did find the elevator. I just couldn't figure out how to get to it. I was walking through, exploring the labyrinth that is the basement of the Dreampools, and walked right up on the elevator. Staring me in the face, beeping. Had no clue how to get there because you can't go over the railings. There's signs that say do not go over the railings. So I thought maybe there was some way to do it. Tried all the buttons, crouch, nada. So I tried to make my way, run away, and go find my way around to it, and just ended up getting lost. More labyrinths. There was this endless room with some friends, of course. They seem to be everywhere, no matter where you go. But yeah, just kind of got lost for a long time. Kind of like now. I'm just kidding. I'm not lost right now. I feel good about where we're going. What I really want to do right now, though, is find that initial door, and I think we're kind of on the right track. All this looks familiar to me. Yep, green slides. Keep cruising through here. Just gotta stay on the same path, remember where we're at, and we can get back to the door that I want to be at. I think we went this way. Oh geez, I don't know. This is probably not the right way, is it? Alright, well, let's just cruise this way anyway and see what we can see. We have our flashlight now. Maybe we'll find some neat dark areas that you need the flashlight for, besides the basement doors. Oh no, okay, good. Yeah, we're still on the right track. Okay. Just keep cruising. Leave the way we came. Right? This way? Yeah, I think this way. Because we had walked through and around last time. right? I don't know. Alright, well, let's cruise this way. Yes! Okay. We did it, we did it. Alright, we're on the right track. Just gotta keep backtracking. Just gotta keep backtracking until we find the right spot. There's Mr. Fren again. Make sure he stays put. Keep our eye on him. I feel like every time Fren gets me, it's like catching me off guard. Like maybe I wasn't looking, or he peeks around a corner. So, just keep an eye on that guy. Alright, this is the area you couldn't see without a flashlight. Nothing interesting with a flashlight. Okay, so I believe we just went straight through here last time, so I think we're doing good. We're really on track here. Oh, there's one of the doors there. Not the one I want. Let's go see what's over here. It looks kind of dark. We have been here. Alright, forget it. Let's just go in this door. At least it'll take us to the basement. All these doors lead to the basement. Click. Magically appears. So just getting to the basement was a previous achievement. Getting to the redpools. This time around we actually found the statue. So lots of achievements. 5 I think actually total is what I have, but I believe one of the achievements is to escape the dream pools, so we should be good to go there. Friend, man, it's so crazy. I hate that thing. Oh, did you hear that? What the? Oh my gosh. The last time I went in the basement, I didn't even notice that. We're trapped down here. We're trapped until we find a new way out. Either another basement exit or the actual way out. This looks promising. Maybe another way into the red pools, which I don't want to go get lost in again, so I'm kind of hoping not. No. No, that looks like white tile down there. Let me see if I can find my way back to that archway room. I feel like that was something important. I feel like I heard the elevator on my previous run through in that area. It's like a room with archways and like long walkways. So the tall archway is what we're looking for. Yeah, that looks open up there. So you can be on different levels of these rooms as well. Okay, there's an archway. Don't know if it's the one we need. It's not as tall as the other ones, so... But, you know, stay on that track, that train of thought. I can tell you that this looks new compared to the previous things that I had done on my first walkthrough. I think. I mean, I was so lost for so long because it's so extensive. But these archways are looking promising. And it wasn't in water where I was at when I found the archways where I heard the beeping, so I don't believe don't believe that's where I need to be, is in water. But I do know that the elevators seem to be kind of down in water itself. So I gotta be lower, maybe mid-level to low to find it probably. Okay, this looks familiar. I feel like when I did my previous playthrough, I did find some of the arched doors, the high arched doors, through a corridor like this. Oh yeah, yep, this castle looking thing is definitely familiar. I think. We'll just keep cruising and find out, huh? I mean, those tall castle archways you would think might lead to the tall archway doors that I want to see, right? Do you hear that? I almost feel like you can hear a faint beeping. This looks good. This looks promising. No way. No way. What is that? Oh my gosh. Look, this is that room that I was in before. I just wasn't on the right level, or else I would have seen this. Look at that. Look at the glowing green. Oh my gosh. And what is that sign? Oh, it was a down arrow with an elevator. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I didn't expect to find it that fast. Like, I thought we'd explore a little bit. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Where the heck was I looking at it before? This room looks completely closed off. There must be more than one elevator too. Because the one I saw, I was looking over a railing. If you guys remember the previous footage. Oh wow. Oh well, all I know is I am walking into the heavenly ascent that is the elevator. 94? I don't see any buttons. Oh, okay, alright. Again, there's no buttons. I assume something will just kind of happen. Oh, there you go. We're moving. Oh, fade to black. Is that really it? Did we do it? Escape the Dreampools. Oh my goodness. That is awesome. Wow. A much more successful walkthrough. I'm sure you can appreciate. That is too cool. Man, I am glad you can all join me for this. I hope you enjoyed everything you saw. I thank you once again for joining me. And if you like what you see, I would love it if you would like, subscribe, comment. I would love to know what people think about the things that I am posting. I have yet to get too many comments, but I would love to hear from you. I'm going to go ahead and let the credits play through in honor of the game makers doing such an amazing job. But you guys can feel free to leave whenever you like. Exit through the lobby. Be safe out there. Alright, check you guys later. Dreamcore. You guys are still here? I said you can go. We're done.